Hey guys, Jared Weggeland here from Focus Group Florida, Keller Williams Realty. I am home, as you can see, from the home office. It's Tuesday, that means it's real estate roundup. Let's talk about what's happened in the last 7 days in Central Florida. So, the big news is you will notice on our graphs and our stats for our pending contracts versus our new listings for the county, it's 100%. And for Lakeland, 96%. What does that mean? As a reminder, that means that in the county, 100% of the homes that went pending were replaced by a new listing, which is amazing. So what that means is that the low inventory we have is not getting lower. So that's huge. That's the first time it's been like this for many months. Now we'll get into the supply in a moment, but that's huge news and positive news because we're putting homes on the market and making them pending, and we're replacing those homes with others so that the inventory level stays, it doesn't continue to drop. So that's a huge turnaround, massive news. I'm very excited. As I was going through this morning, I actually had a smile on my face thinking, this is amazing. We have a few more homes for our clients to look at on the buy side, which is fantastic. But don't get excited yet because the actual supply numbers we'll go over in just a little bit. Okay, so just in general, we had 33801. I don't know what happened this week, but we had just over 240% of the pendings were replaced by listings. So that means we had 7 new pending contracts in that zip code over the last 7 days. We had 17 new listings, which is great. So that one actually is increasing its supply of homes. 33803 was similar, 185%. So we had more new listings than went pending, which is again great. So we're lifting up low inventory in that area. 33805 was similar, 112%. 33810 was 109%. So all those areas there are either keeping the inventory they have or adding to it, which is huge and a massive plus. Now, for the others, similar story as before, 72% 33812. That means that inventory in that zip code is diminishing. 55% 33809. Again, the inventory is diminishing, and at 33813 it's even lower at 40%. So that's where we are as far as those things go. But I was very pleased to see that the inventory has stopped shrinking for this week. Again, it's a weekly stat. That weekly stats are very volatile. We'll see what happens again next week. But this is a very positive thing, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so this week on our average home sold in Lakeland, we had a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, 1823 square feet. Average list price per square foot of $196.39. Average sold price per square foot $197.01. An average list price of $369.60. An average closed price of $362,823. Our sold price compared to our list price was 100%, and our days on the market was 10. So the days on the market did dip a little bit. So then we come down to our average sold price year over year. Some pretty big numbers here, folks. So for this week, a year ago, the closing of this week was $362,823. That's up 37% from last year. So if you just do a little bit of math, so let's say you're looking at a $300,000 home. Okay, so that same home, if it was $300,000 a year ago, it's $413,000 today. So that's amazing. If you put that into perspective, if it's up 113,000, let's just make it easy. Let's just say it's 100,000. Then if you're waiting to buy that house from a year ago, you would have had to save about $8,000 a month in order to put down to buy the exact same home. I'm not explaining this stuff well. That house last year was 300. Let's say this year it was 412. Let's just say 400 to keep the numbers at 100,000. If you're thinking, oh, I'll wait for the prices to come down, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen anytime soon. We'll get into the supply a little bit later. So that's what I'm telling my clients. You can wait. Now, if you can afford to save $8,000 a month on top of your other living expenses, then don't worry about it. The house you could buy today is going to be that much more expensive next year, but at least you'll have a big down payment so you don't have a massive mortgage. So there's just something to think about. Okay, going down, we talk about days on the market. 10 days. It's lower than it has been, but it's not crazy. We're on to the single digits, which is positive. If we go on to the pending sales, it was a healthy week. We had over 400 sales in the county and over 100 in Lakeland itself. So neither of those numbers are anything to get worried about or to get excited about. If we look at our canceled and withdrawn, say very, very low. So 10 listings withdrawn, one canceled, three expired. So if you think about all homes, that's a really low number. Now we're going to talk about the housing supply. I didn't get May's number yet, so the MLS hasn't issued those statistics yet. But right now, we're at 14% of needed homes in Lakeland. So put that in perspective, for every home, 14 homes for sale, there's 100 buyers. So it's still a seller's market and will be for a long time. At equilibrium is at 6 months of supply, and we've got 25 days. Okay, and that's as of April, and that will shift, and that's been shifting a little bit. But if we go back to January we're at 14% of needed homes, February at 16%, March we're at 12%, and April at 14%. So it really, if you look at the scheme of things over 4 months, it really hasn't changed for several months. So just keep that in mind. If we look at our active listings, so in Lakeland proper, it went up to 396 from 351. And if we look at from February 1st, basically of this year, how many listings there were, to now in Lakeland, we have 61% more listings, which is great. We're still in a deep hole. There's still way more buyers than sellers. Now in Polk County, we have a similar situation going on. We now have 1924 active listings in the county, which is up from 1748. So in that one, the percentage change from the beginning of the year to now is about 80%. We had 1,070 homes on the market about February 1st, and we have 1,924 as of this week. So big increase is great. It means our buyers have more options, but we still have a huge shortage in what's available for them to purchase. Lakeland, this past week, this was the largest week so far for listings that had price drops, and I feel like that probably means that sellers maybe have been a little bit exuberant. They may have been asking their agents to list their homes high, and they're having to drop those. And in so Lakeland, we had 628 listings that dropped price this past week, and then in Polk we had 940. Let's see, and that was that. And then finally, I'm feeling really blessed on our give back goal. Our give back goal is $60,000 this year. We're just over 30,000, and if we were to budget out by week, we should be at about 25,000. So we're a little bit ahead of schedule, and all of that is thanks to y'all and supporting us as a small family business and allowing us to help you with all your real estate. So I'll put some graphs on there. Look at all the descriptions. Please remember we have the amazing buy with cash program. So if you are a conventional or VA buyer and you're getting beaten for offers because of other people, we can help you convert your offer into cash with an effective rate of 0% cost to you, the buyer. So make sure you contact us about that huge program. Very excited about that. On the selling side, remember the Focus Home Swap. We have a program to help you buy your next house first, so you don't sell and then you scramble to find something. You just find it first in your time, get the one that you love, and then we sell your other one. Fantastic. And there's a lot of other things down there too. I'm just looking on our calendar for the week to see what's happening in Lakeland. Tonight is Tasty Tuesday. So if you don't know about that, go to downtown Lakeland and have a look. You get some tickets, go to 10 different restaurants, try things. Super awesome and great. And I think that's it for the week. So I'm super excited and happy to be back home. It's amazing. It was nice to see my family. support my friends at the funeral that we had in England. But I was so happy to get back to America. This place is awesome. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Keep in touch. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.